to the stream. How you all doing? And it is a Thursday, Thirsty Thursday as they call it. I actually don't have a drink down here at this time. If I need one, we're going to have to take a pause so I can go get one. But this was definitely not a super plan thing. No super plan here, Captain. We, well, don't worry. The title isn't mistaken. There is going to be a bridge, maybe two of them. Title is not wrong. Nope. Oh, no. Not this time. You're like, what kind of bridge? Oh, you'll see. You have to stick with the program. I have to just see if I have enough to mold this one piece. Do lots of molding lately. If you're wondering about the last two molds, they came out good. Now I'm doing the opposite side of the coin. So that's like a small little two-part mold. But I still have stuff left, so I'm trying to mold one of these plates to go on my hand. And I'm hoping I have enough. Because if I don't, well, at least we have a good start. Not my first rodeo. Probably won't be my last rodeo neither. Oh, we're gonna have to send some light on this subject, huh? Boom. Oh, I figured if I'm gonna be down here, which I am, and I am working, but what's the harm in streaming? Right? Alright, so I'm hoping to get a good amount of this. We're at one. Let's hope we can get more. A lot more. Come on. I'll move the sculpture. 1.5. Come on, get me up to 2. Come on, it's still dripping. It's still dripping, guys. I'm just... It was a cold day today. My energy levels are slightly better than yesterday, but not quite as good as I would like them to be. Come on. Get to the last drop. I need every drop I can muster. Don't know if we're going to hit 2. I mean, I still have the other jug, but I need equal parts. We're trying to get it to 2. It's still dripping out. Still dripping out. So how you guys doing this Thursday? Everything good? Everybody happy? For you guys just joining, the title's not wrong. The title's right. There is a bridge. I just gotta do this one little thing, and this doesn't take long. Once I get all of this chemical, because this costs money, into this cup, and then the other part of it, and then mix it and pour it into here, we'll be moving on to a bridge. Actually, probably 2 bridges. What kind of bridge, you're wondering? Well, I have one that we have to build. And I have one that doesn't need to be built, but has seen better part of the day. We have 1 and... Dang it. Looks like 1 3/4 out of this. 1 3/4. Hold on 1 second. Dang it. That's it. That's all that's in there. That's good to the last drop, guys. I hope that 1 3/4. It might do it. It might. So that'll be 3.5. 3.5 total, I think. Right? 1.5, 1. Yep, 3.5. 3.5. My math is correct, and roughly. Roughly. We are going to probably be building a bridge tonight. As long as I don't get really confused on how to do that. And it is RC related, guys. Even though it's not technically a bridge that was made for RC, we're going to make it for an RC. We're going to make it for the SCX30. Alright, remember like I said, good to the last drop. Make sure you stir it really good. Then we'll get to the bridge stuff. Just got to get things made. There's only one of me. Yeah, I know, I should be wearing gloves. I have to go wash my hands real quick. I have to put on a little bit of tunage in a few minutes after I clean up this mess. Yeah, just enough to mold that. Supplies are getting scarce. I'm really gonna need to like make some money somehow, sometime soon. That's what all this stuff is for. A lot of this stuff is for me making money. Let's get this nastiness out of our way. See this box back here? This is one of two bridges. It's actually I have more trash here that I gotta deal with. Always trash. This is one of two. From Miami Valley Company. And it's a train bridge, but we're gonna make it for these. And we're gonna add some other stuff to it. Whoop. All right. I think that's as wide angled as I'm going to get here. This is a massive bridge. I also got to clean up Stitch here. I got to fix his ear and sand him. And I'm gonna mold him. I know, 2-part. That's what a 3D print. Not even a good one. I know. I'm not really good at that stuff. My 3D printer's been down and broken for a while. Ark Wolf, welcome, brother. You're spilling. Yeah, probably. I probably did. The what scale? What, the bridge, or what scale am I? I'm building it for SCX 30s. I think this was a Lionel bridge. I don't know what scale is Lionel in. You know, from back in the 1960s. This is Gift Brothers Corporation. Oh, it has labels. It has labels. Old labels. Dusty old box. So this is one of the few things I got that were model railroad related from my uncle who passed away. He was a big train collector guy. I never got into trains. That much. I had them when I was a kid, but model trains seemed a little boring to me. I like having. So what I wanted to do, and when he passed away, his wife told me I could take whatever I wanted. He also did reenactments, so I have a sword from him and stuff like that, and a hat and things like that. But like, as far as hobby stuff, I took this bridge, and then there was another one I got with the whole entire thing for building this for the SCX 24s. I looked at this one time and I got really a big headache. So with your help, we're gonna build this. It literally is as long as you see in here. That's how long the bridge will be. But we don't have to put track on it. We want it to be rough, right? That's what we like, is roughness. And guys, it's here. It's not costing me any money to do this. So let's take a look and see if we can figure this out together as a community. Because last time I looked at this dang thing, I got a bloody headache. Like, I don't even know if it's all here. He went to like train swap meets. Like, we go to RC swap meets. He went to like train swap meets and bought it. I don't even know what he paid for it. Oh no, I do. It says $67. He paid $67 for this bridge because there's a little sticker on here, and it's all wood. It literally. Oh, we're gonna have to figure out something. Let's see how we're gonna. I think it's longer than my table. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll have to move this. You won't be able to look in the box with me, but that's what the inside of the box looks like. So we gotta try to build this thing. Because one of my goals, alright, so if you know, if you guys ever, well, maybe some of you guys know, some of you guys don't, but for the few people that know that been to my house, I have a barn. So I want to build, with these little 30s now, I literally want to like build out there, or maybe even down here, but probably out there in the barn. When I get the side cleared, has a lot of antiques in that place right now. I want to build an SCX-30 course. Now, I know, here he goes again. What about the drift track? The drift track's still there. We've got to finish it. It's still there. I can't build an SCX-30 crawling course just yet. The funds aren't there. But we will be finishing the drift track this year. I do have to do a slight repair to it. I checked it out the other day, and it survived the winter with one little mishap, and it's not even a big mishap. And I might even leave it the way it is because it kind of, the center supports kind of gave way a little bit, and it created a nice little transitional slope turn, which might be really fun for racing. Got to do that. It was snowing again today. So the weather is not, and the ground is soaking wet, and I have a million things going on. I don't have time to go out there and mess with that right now. When I do, you guys will get updates on a regular basis through the channel. Like always. Let's take a look at this nonsense. Oh, lots of pieces. I don't know about this, guys. This is too much. This is too much. We got some bridge building instructions. A good flat building surface is very important. Preferably one that is soft enough to pin to razor saw. Wax paper, straight pins, straight yardstick, small square, carpenter or drawing type of suitable items. Do we need this? No. Instructions? We don't do instructions here. I'm Roughneck. Jeez. What is this? Look how old these papers are. Thank you for your order. Please fill out the back of this form and include your shipping address information. We don't need that. Nope. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh, we got pictures. That's more my style. What about you guys? You like pictures? I like pictures. Pictures are good. This might be important. I'm a picture kind of builder. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is where I get confused. This is where I get confused. This is thy big old blueprints. Look at what we got here. We got some blueprints. Blueprints. Do we need to even look at that? Do you think blueprints are important, guys? I don't know. I don't know. Sway, bracings, and Google. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I don't have a big enough table. I can't have all this stuff everywhere. Now I'm making a mess again. I cleaned up this mess. Okay, what's in the box? That's what we want to know. Great. We got these little metal things. Okay. Yep. And we got some more angle little metal things. Okay. And we got some more little metal things. Okay. We got mouse droppings all through the box. Spider webs and stuff. And we got a big stick. I imagine this is how long the bridge is going to be. And this is how small the little car is going to be. Let's see if we can do it the Roughneck way. We're going to have to move this box down because I literally am not going to be able to run the channel and build this box of material sitting here. Alright. We know we need these eventually. I don't know when. We'll figure it out. Right? Right. Because that's the way. What the heck is going on with that? That shouldn't be floating. What the hell? I'm gonna have to watch this mold too Jesus. Literally, the part I'm molding just kind of floated to the top. I anchored it. That's not good. Good thing I got a handy dandy sculpting tool, but damn. Alright, so we're going to move this. And I got to get parts laid out here. There's a lot of wood in here. So we're going to do this. I'm going to set up this down here just so it's an arm's length, and all I have to do is turn. And this big ass long thing right here. Right? Hey, look, we got another one. Got another big long ass long thing here. I'm not a trained guy. I'm just going by what feels right in pictures. Hey, look, we could drive on it, right? We could drive on that. Can we call it done? Is that done, guys? Does that look done? Oh, I know. You're tuning in to see the bridge build, so you really want me to actually build it. Alright, we'll try. We'll see what we can do. We need this handy dandy diagram right here. This is how I build things. I don't have room to lay out those blueprints, so we're going to have to do it this way. Alright, so these are the two long side pieces. And only one is needed right now. So we put this one back in the box. Because there should be a shorter one. Or is that longer? Or is that shorter? What the? How many bridges are there in here? Like, okay. I'm confused. Why we got three of the same size? I don't have a saw down here. I hope they ain't expecting me to cut this thing. I guess I could do it with a Dremel. That's 4. What else? Shut the door. How many more do we got? You shorter? No, those are different. Those are different. Those are thinner. But we got another one. A thin one. I think there's 2 bridges in here. But here's another one. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Oh, there's another thick one. 2, 4, 5 thick ones. Oh, another small one. Well, that was a real small one. I'm out of space already. What the hell? We got these things. These are really thin. These are really weak. What the heck would you use this for? These will snap in half like we don't need those. That little... We probably need those, but... Jesus. How many bridges are in this box? This seems awful lot. Like an awful lot. Awful lot of pieces here, guys. Oof. Oh boy. I am no carpenter. Hey look, we got these little ones. Little ones are good. I like little ones. I don't know why we got 100 of those ones. Ah. Next few days, the streams are gonna be probably on this project right here. Sorry. This is gonna take a lot of room up. Oh wait, we got this stick looking thing. Okay, and we got some more of these little ones. We got another little one. And then we got this bundle of this weird stuff that I would deem not worthy of doing anything. All right. Fuck. That's all I can say is fuck. If I look confused, it's because I am confused. They literally are gonna have me cutting and well, damn it, we might not be able to do this. This might be too much for doing on a live stream. This is so big that I don't have the room to lay out the blueprints. Or all we can do is try, right? All we can do is try. Because these look like they have to be cut. Where's that packing list? You know that packing list I threw away and we said, who needs that? Like, maybe I should, Step 1, finish sand first. No, we ain't sanding nothing. Because of the complex shapes of the bridge structure, it is far easier to finish sand the various beam shapes before assembly. Use fine sandpaper, wrap around a small block of wood, and carefully smooth. No, we don't need that. Let's go to step 2. Step 2. 2 flat side truss sections will be built. One at a time. No shit. The frickin' thing's huge. How am I going to do like 2 at the same time? You're funny. Right? Right. What else does it say? Directly over the main plate side view. Start with the large beam. Okay. And that would be one of these. These are large. I consider them large. Large in charge. Got it. So we start with the large beam. Razor saw. See, they say saw. See, I got cut. Do I have a saw down here other than the Dremel, which doesn't really have... I don't think I have a saw blade for that right now. I think I broke it. Well, you know what? We'll just skip this part and that part and all this part, and we'll show you a different bridge. And just like that, we built the bridge, guys. It's all done. Just like that. Voila. Wonderful bridge. Wonderful bridge. Right? Right. We didn't have to cut nothing. We didn't have to glue nothing. We didn't have to do nothing. Let's see if the car fits in there. Oh yeah, the car fits in there good. Oh, you want to see me drive the car? Yeah, we should do that, right? We should drive the car, right? Right. I don't think the car's plugged in. Yes, I know I'm cheating because this I don't have the tool. I have the tools, but not down here to do this actual bridge. So we're cheating. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna plug this bastard in, and we're gonna drive. We're gonna freaking drive through this other bridge that's already done, and all the hard work is done. I like that. That makes it much, much easier for me. Because now we gotta put the battery back, the body back on. Stupid thing. And we're off to the races. And we go, wee, boom. We're gonna just climb over everything. And just climb right up here like that. And we're gonna go through the tunnel. Whee. Oh, the bridge ain't finished. Oh no, we gotta back it up. Back it up. We're gonna go backwards now. We're not gonna fall on the concrete floor. Ooh, the bridge is a movie bridge. That's cool. That gives me ideas. Guys, we should, like, when I make my crawling course, we should make it so it's a tilty bridge. So when, like this, it just kind of pivots on you. Like that. Whee! Oh, crap. I'm so all over the place right now. I can't see that side, so...
Hello, Moto.
Uh, and yes, you can flip it upside down inside the bridge. And I still got out. I still got out. Arquev, oh man, you forgot to snap your fingers. I did. I did. And now the dog's down here, so I can't run this because the dog goes crazy. I can't win today. I can't win. This is not... Can't win right now. Alright. Alright. Enough playing with that. Obviously, we have one bridge. We're gonna build this bridge. I just don't think I'm doing it tonight. I need a lot bigger area. But like you said, it said let me see about a bridge. And we did. We saw about the bridge. Didn't say anything that I was gonna actually build it. Didn't. Not lying. No. No. I mean, I am gonna build it, but guys, I need a lot more space. But this is cool. I'm glad it works really good in this thing. This is already built. This is gonna be fun. Now I gotta get some of that, some mountains. You know, some of those block mountains, and then catch the bridge in certain spots and be like, all done. Don't worry about it, right? I think everybody's bailing now. They wanted to see me build it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't build it when I don't have the right tools here, and I don't have the space down here to build it. I didn't realize it was... I thought I could, but they're asking me to, like, literally cut this at angles and stuff. I don't have those tools in the basement. Those tools are in my workshop. I can cut things on angle, but, like... So literally, well, how this goes together, why there's so many of these, is that some of these you're cutting different lengths, and then some of them you got to put a 45 on. And you take that 45, I think. All that silicone's being wasted. This stupid thing is being... I need to put a rock on top of it. Why isn't it sticking? Tonight's not my night. Keep disturbing the mold. This thing's gonna be garbage. Tonight's not my night. In any case, why they have different size ones of these is that you actually have to cut. These are for going in between. Okay? But you actually have to cut these slightly shorter than the base because this is the top. And you have to angle it so the other one goes in, and then the metal pieces fold around that, and you pin them together. So I can't do that here. I have to go upstairs and go out to the shop and do it there. And it's really cold outside today. Oh, that's not going to happen. I have no heat in the shop, and it's like snowing. Or it was snowing. So I am so sorry for you guys. Ark Wolf, what kind of wood blade? No, you got to cut it on an angle. You got to set your angles. You got to have a table saw, or a jig, or the thing to set your angles. Like that's the only way I do angles. There's other ways to do angles, but I'm not no damn carpenter. Like I'm an artist, yes, but carpentry, not my forte. Not my forte at all, guys. I'm being honest. Like this, I thought it was a good idea. I really thought this would be a great idea. Unfortunately, this stream's going to be shorter than usual, and we're going to cut it because like I said, I don't have the tools in the basement to do this, and I can't. We're talking. I have to move the iron throne to get to the saw that I need. Like, literally, I have to plan this completely out, and it has to be warm out, like 80, not just 32 degrees or 28 degrees that it's doing. And then we'll build this. We'll build this on a live stream. From the shop. I don't know what that was. Sounded like a damn snake. But until then, we're just gonna pull this back in the box because this is crazy. This is gonna be a crazy, crazy bridge. And I should have just bought one that was already put together. Well, I didn't buy it though. It was given to me, so. Because I build all sorts of things, people just figure I can. And I probably can, but. I don't even know if it's all there. And. Like, we got all sorts of angles and stuff to figure out. I just can't do that here. I just can't do that down here. I just can't. Not saying that I can't build it. Eventually I can build it, but it's going to take some time, some figuring, and some extra know-how on my part. Ark Wolf, he says he has a battery-powered handsaw with a wood blade on it. You're more than welcome to use it. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. But you're not here tonight, so and we can't do anything about this building this thing tonight. No matter how much I want to try. It's a wood trestle kit. I figured without the tracks and you drive over the trestles, that'd be kind of cool. With the little SCX30. So, yeah. I think a lot of people are now mad at me because I'm not building this thing. But you heard my explanation. I literally can't do that. I need like a workbench, not a computer / workbench. I need this whole bench. And then I can't run the stream. Like, I literally have to configure an area to do it. And with 20 projects going on right now down here, like, and I don't have the tools down here. I have the tools in the shop. I could literally build a house with all the tools I have. Just checking my damn mold. This thing's gonna freaking aggravate me more than anything. Damn, it was sticking and then it didn't stick anymore. Stupid silicone. And stitch fell down and went boom. Because the real way to do this is to lay out these blueprints, and I can't even do that down here. Not right now. I have to set up for it. But hey, dude, like, if you're not doing anything, man, maybe this weekend we do a live stream and build this bridge together. You bring your saw, come down here. Because we saw 2 bridges, so I didn't lie. Just didn't build it, right? I don't know. Someone out there is going to be angry. Someone out there is always angry, right? This freaking thing. I'm gonna have to keep checking on this thing all night. Damn it. Just, you ever have one of those days when things just didn't work out? Arc Wolf, maybe. Yeah, like I said, maybe. Oh, this is cool though. I like this one. Got this one for nothing too. I literally was gonna throw it out, and then SCX30s came out, and I was like, "Oh, it might fit in there." Well, we just saw it. It did. It fit in there good. So, without further ado, I'm not going to waste you guys any more time tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating in the chat. Thank you for all the things, if you did all the things. And I must apologize that my intent was to build it. I didn't know that I had to actually cut stuff. Like, I didn't know I had to cut stuff on an angle, and I didn't know that it was going to take up all my available space. Like, I literally only have this much room to conduct a show. Unless I set up another table, which would... I'm not doing that on stream. And so we gotta figure it out. Maybe. Arkwolf, the 24, will it fit on which bridge? The one that I was driving on? The Art Child, hey, what's going on? How are you? The 24 will not fit in the covered bridge. It might work on the other one, but it will definitely not fit. You can't, with a 24, I tried when I had my 24s. You can't fit them. They won't make the turn, and it's all clunky. They're too big. The 30s are the sweet spot for using that gauge amount of railroad stuff. That's the sweet spot. This damn mold better work out, because that was the last of my silicone, and we got no more, and we're not buying no more because that stuff is super expensive. Alright, child says she's sleepy. What am I working on? Well, I'm just wrapping it up. I started out by trying to make this mold, but today's not my day, and this may not work. I'm casting Mando armor plates, and it didn't stay here, and so it started floating to the top of the silicone. We think the silicone's thick enough that it would held it down. No, so I had to keep pushing it back down and disturbing the silicone. So I have no idea if this mold's even going to work. I don't even know if when I go upstairs if it's going to stay where it needs to be. And then we were gonna try to build this. Yeah, that didn't work out neither. What is that? That is one of these. Literally I think G scale? I don't know, Lionel scale train bridge. And we were going to build it so we could drive the little trucks on it. But number one, I don't have a table big enough to build that down here. Like, you wouldn't even be able to see it. Like, I need a giant table. Number two, I don't have the proper tools down here. They're all in my shop. Because I have to cut things on angles. So, until it gets nice out, we're probably not going to attempt to build that. You know what? I might just sit in a box for the next 20 years. It's only been... Literally, I have to cut pieces of wood, like, at certain angles, and I'm not a carpenter, and I don't have that capability down here in the cellar, and the workshop is not heated, and it's too damn cold for me. So that was the whole thing. But thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. Damn it, it's floated up again. Ay, 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 what am I gonna do? Fuck. Why? I have to literally sit here and hold this down. We gotta problem solve this before the stream's over. Frickin' problem solve this son of a gun if I have frickin' this on top of this. Hold that somehow. Frick. Why is this happening today? This is just one of those days where everything I touch is just going to crap. Going to crap. I don't understand. I really don't. And now I'm looking for something that I can press weight down in a very small spot, because I really, when you push something through the silicone, you're making a void, and I really ain't supposed to do that. So it has to be a very small void for me to fix it when the main product comes out. Oh shoot. Why isn't this thing cooperating with me today? What else do I got? What else can I do? What else can I do? No, I don't use that. That's not going to be good. Not going to be good. This freaking thing. I'm thinking. I just don't know. I think I know. This goes against my religion, though. This goes against my religion, guys. Alright. We're gonna have to, like, push this down. Somehow strap it down so this stays putting pressure to the bottom of it so it doesn't float, while making a minimum interruption in the silicone. Which would mean, I don't know. Silicone only sticks to silicone. But we gotta do this because or else I'm wasting a lot of product. And I'd rather take the chance of fixing it than not fixing it. Alright. So, minimum amount. We got to literally we're making stuff. We're MacGyvering it. We're MacGyvering it. Where's my duct tape? I told you we're MacGyvering it. Oh, for you people who don't know who MacGyver is, MacGyver was an awesome show in the 90s. Richard Dean Anderson. Duct tape. Screwdriver through this. Screwdriver pushes down on this. And this goes like this. But I gotta flip it. I gotta flip it. Because this go like this. And this can put pressure on that. Like that. Then we wrap duct tape down around the bottom, back up. As many times. And then that should stay up. Plus I have a bigger tube. Do I have a Do I have a bigger tube? No, I do, but they're not. They're outside. They're fucking stupid. So I got to do. That's my plan. That's my plan. Use the duct tape as a strap over top of this, holding this down. Blah blah blah. So. Luckily, silicone takes a while to set up. Like 24 hours to set up. What's he doing? He's MacGyvering it. Got no choice, guys. Got no choice. Yeah, this is not a good thing. Luckily, this is not for a client. This is literally because I had leftover silicone. So we're gonna put this in the middle. We're gonna use the weight of that. Then we're gonna take this because it ain't gonna go through there. I mean, we can even do it that way. That'll bring us even closer, but then that will fall. We don't want it to fall, so we're gonna do it this way. It's gonna push the pressure, keep the pressure anchoring the thing. We're gonna use this like a bungee cord. To keep the pressure on. And don't breathe. I MacGyvered it. I MacGyvered it. Yes, I did. Yeah. I still don't know if it's gonna work. Better than me sitting here holding it all night, right? Alright, it is a shorter stream tonight, guys. I am sorry. I literally was. I'm just. All the projects are going to, like, are not working out. The bridge thing didn't work out like I wanted it to. The other bridge is cool. We played around with that a little bit. But the wooden bridge, yeah, I need to do that in my shop with actual carpenter tools and not hack it to heck and actually figure out the angles that everything has to be and cut and lay out the blueprints. And the blueprints are bigger than the workspace I have down here. And the tools are not down here and all that. So I'm so sorry that you didn't see me start building a bridge. But hey, stuff happens, you know? Not everything goes according to plan. And then, this mold's trying to malfunction on me. So, there's that. And this mold is for Mando stuff. Mandalorian stuff. Damn. Can't win. Let me make sure my RC's off. And Stitch says, Muhammad is fabulous. Muhammad is fabulous. Fabulous. Oh. Whoa, what happened with that? Yeah, the camera's even going crazy, so I don't know. I don't know, it's just not a good night. I should have not even come down here. I get bored, guys. Like, I literally sat there, started rewatching Game of Thrones, and literally was just like, I'll just take a nap. Took a nap and then got up again and started watching Game of Thrones again. But it's like, I need to be constantly in motion, and sitting around waiting for good weather is just killing me. I really don't like Connecticut. I really think I hate Connecticut. You know, in fact, I know I hate Connecticut. Why do I live here? Oh yeah, because all my friends and family are here. Damn it. You all need to move to Texas with me. Our child. It's bedtime. Our child. I haven't seen you do that voice. I do lots of voices. You just, you hang in there, you might experience them all. You'll probably experience a lot of them at fair. To be honest with you. And that's with my throat dry because I didn't bring a drink down here like an idiot. So. Well, if you're going to bed, I'll say goodnight to you, my friend. You have a wonderful night. We'll talk soon, obviously. We always do. So, thank you for checking in and stopping in and saying hi. Make sure you do the things, though. You know the things. I don't have to tell you. So. Alright, guys. People are checking in just because they see this weird contraption, MacGyver thing sitting in here and thinking I'm actually doing something, and I'm not. This was literally made, this was a solution right off the cuff just to fix the problem. And this might this might cause me other problems, but at least it's going to keep the plate of one of these from floating up in that, which it shouldn't be, but it is, so that's the problem. And I hate wasting silicone, so I just deal with it that way. But the art child, yeah. But I do that same voice at fair. You do, huh? Yeah, I never told you I could do that. I could do Gizmo, the stripe sound. Not right now. My mouth is dry, but I could do Darth Sidious voice once in a while. It takes me a while to do it, but I can do it. I have a few voices in my arsenal. You got work till 11? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. But we gotta make some money somehow, right? Can't do the things we love without it. So, we will... Well, guys, let's wrap it up. I know you all probably jumped in to see what the contraption is. The contraption was my solution. You can go back and watch the whole stream if you want, but it was literally, like I said, everything I touched just kind of turned into a disaster. So we're going to call it quits before the laptop blows up and the AI takes over the camera and then grows legs and becomes a transformer and then a Decepticon and then grabs my razor blade in its hand and starts coming after me and trying to chop me up or something. You know, blood will go everywhere and be just a mess. We're gonna call it quits. So, like I always say, guys, first of all, I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for participating in the chat, and thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. Even if some of the content might not be quite your cup of tea, you still stick in there with the content that you do like. Awesome job, guys, and you are enough. Definitely are. keep it up and keep up the good work, and we'll keep the content coming. And love what you love, hate what you hate. But know that I'm a very diverse channel, so you'll get a little bit of everything. Now you all know what comes next, right? Right? I'll tell you what comes next. You're going to put down that remote. You're going to shut off that TV. You're going to go to the door. You're going to turn that handle and step outside. Because you never know what adventure awaits. And I'll see you around the globe. Love you. God bless. See you next time.